From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 7th, 2025. A rocket was fired from Gaza at southern Israel today. Red alert sirens sounded along the Gaza border, the IDF said, at the Near Am range, saying that one launch crossing from the northern Gaza Strip was intercepted. No damage or injury was reported. Israel's Security Cabinet met this evening on the next steps regarding Gaza, which reportedly includes an expansion of the military operation there. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was asked by Fox News earlier today if Israel will take control of all of Gaza. Here is his response.
We intend to, in order to assure our security, remove Hamas there, enable the population to be free of Gaza, and to pass it to civilian governance. That is not Hamas and not anyone advocating the destruction of Israel. That's what we want to do. We want to liberate ourselves and liberate the people of Gaza from the awful terror of Hamas.
The Times of Israel cited the prime minister also saying Israel will not annex Gaza. He said, "We want to have a security perimeter. We don't want to govern it," saying that Israel plans to transfer control of the territory to an unspecified transitional governing body. Also reiterating Israel's key objectives in Gaza, the complete dismantling of Hamas and the unconditional return of all remaining hostages. The prime minister stressing yet again that the conflict could end if Hamas surrendered and let the hostages go. Well, protests against the proposed expansion of the military operation in Gaza took place outside the cabinet meeting this evening. The protesters saying that the move will risk the lives of the hostages who remain there, calling for an end to the war. Families of hostages and Hamas captivity survivors chained themselves in front of the cabinet session, the Hostage Families Forum said, and others held up a massive Israeli flag displaying photos of the hostages. The 50 hostages who remain held captive by terror group Hamas and other Palestinian terror groups in Gaza have now been held captive for 671 days. Earlier today, the IDF said Chief of Staff Major General Eyal Zamir conducted a situational assessment on the Gaza situation, expressing concern over the expansion plan. He said, "We will continue to express our position fearlessly in a factual, independent, and professional manner. We are not dealing with theory, we are dealing with matters of life and death, with the defense of the state. And we do so while looking directly into the eyes of our soldiers and the citizens of the state." Zamir saying, "We will continue to act with responsibility, integrity, and determination, with only the good of the state and its security before our eyes." The IDF, meanwhile, continues its operations in Gaza, eliminating terrorists and destroying terror infrastructure, including, it said today, a Hamas terror tunnel and rocket launchers that were found in the area of a cemetery in Gaza. The IDF also said today that more than 80 humanitarian aid packages or pallets were airdropped across the Gaza Strip by 5 different countries, together with Israel, as part of the cooperation between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, Jordan, Germany, Belgium, and Canada. Israel's President Isaac Herzog concluded his official visit to the Baltic states today, making a final stop at the Beit Bella synagogue in Tallinn, where he wrote, "Together with the local Jewish community, we prayed for the immediate return of the hostages." Well, federal hate crime charges were added to the existing charges against the alleged murderer of Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram, which took place back in May outside the Capitol Jewish Museum. Both were on staff at the Israeli embassy and were soon to be engaged. Multiple charges in the indictment, the Office of the Attorney General in Washington wrote, carry a maximum penalty of death or life imprisonment. At a later date, the Attorney General will decide whether to seek the death penalty. Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon saying this Justice Department will not tolerate violence motivated by hatred of faith or national origin, and we will enforce our federal civil rights laws accordingly. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, August the 7th at 7 o'clock, Jewish singer-songwriter Noah Aronson performs an evening of original music exclusively for JBS. At 8, Jonah Platt speaks with actress Jackie Tohn to talk about her role in the Netflix series Nobody Wants This. At 9, Dr. Aaron Ben Ze'ev is on L'chaim. At 10, it's David Harris on Defending Israel. At 10:30, an encore of the news. And coming up next, explore themes of love, relationships, and Jewish connection with a selection of shorts for Tu B'Av. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 7th, 2025. I'm Teisha Bader. Am Yisrael Chai.